Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at graphing using slope-intercept form. So in a previous video, I was showing you how to graph using x and y intercepts. I'll link that right above in the top right-hand corner if you want to check out that video later. But we're going to focus on graphing using slope-intercept form. So this is slope-intercept form. You can see why they call it slope-intercept form is your slope. You can see why they call it slope-intercept form is because your slope is right here in front of your x value. That's your m. And then your b value, which is your y-intercept. So the reason they call it slope-intercept form is because you have your slope and your intercept sitting right there in the equation. All right, so if I want to graph this y equals 3x minus 2, start off with your y-intercept, which is negative 2. Plot yourself a point. Now the slope of this line is 3, which we can write as 3 over 1. If you recall, this is your rise, and this is your run. So what I'm going to do here is from my point, negative 2, I'm going to rise 3 units and then go up and then go 1 unit to the right and plot a point. And then from this point here, I'm going to count 3 up, 1 over, plot a point, 3 up, 1 over, plot a point. You'll notice what I'm doing here is I'm rising 3 units and running 1 unit. Rising 3 units, running 1 unit. Rising 3 to the right 1. And these are all positive direction. Up is considered positive and to the right is considered positive. Okay? So now what we want to do is I want to get the other points. I want to go the other direction. So what you can do here is the slope of 3 can be written as negative 3 over negative 1, right? That would be equivalent. And this would be my rise, and this would be my run. So now instead I'm going to go down 3 units and to the left 1, plot a point. Down 3 units and to the left 1, plot a point. And now we have our linear relation graphed. Okay, let's look at another. So with this one here, same idea. The slope this time is negative 2 and the y-intercept is 1. So we're going to start at a y-intercept of 1. My slope is negative 2, which I can write as negative 2 over 1. So I'm going to go down 2 units this time and then to the right 1. Down 2 units to the right 1. Down 2 units to the right 1. And we got our points. And again, to go in the opposite direction, I have a slope of negative 2. I can also write it as 2 over negative 1. And again, this is my rise, which means positive, so 2 units up. And this is my run, which means to the left 1 unit. So now from my point on my y-intercept, I'm going to go up 2 over 1, plot a point. Up 2 over 1, plot a point. Up 2 over 1, plot a point. And now you can see here, I can connect this up. And we have our linear relation graphed using slope-intercept method. Okay, let's try this final example here. Now my slope is 2/3 and my y-intercept is negative 1. So slope of 2/3, y-intercept negative 1. So start at your y-intercept of negative 1. Now my slope here is 2/3. So this is my rise and this is my run. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go up 2 over 3, plot a point, up 2 over 3, plot a point, up 2 over 3, plot a point. And I've got all my points here. Now again, I'm only going in one direction. So what I can do is I can rewrite this as negative 2 over negative 3, in which case I go down 2 over 3, plot a point, down 2 over 3 units, plot a point, and down 2 over 3, plot a point. And now I can connect this up here, all these points up here, and again, we have our equation graphed. Okay? So this covers graphing linear relations using slope-intercept method. Thank you.